Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The Stella and Krevzz podcast.
Let's Fucking Go. Even though we never were playing it, but
Yep.
we never planned the
I am.
intros or the outros.
Yeah. I am Stella.
And I am Krevzz, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the podcast. Make sure to hydrate, grab yourself a little snacky, and hopefully you
Yep.
guys enjoy.
Yep.
But anyways,
Episode 8. And also, we have changed our times. We are going to be recording on Mondays now and uploading on what days? What'd you say?
Tuesdays for Spotify and Anchor, Wednesdays for YouTube.
Yes.
Mostly because we were thinking about it for a while, and Stella gets Monday and Tuesday off, because we would record on Sunday, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. Because we would record sort of early morning, mid afternoon type of shit. So we said fuck it, we'll just do it on Monday. So yeah, dates are going to be changing up, but still, we hope that you guys enjoy the podcast. And honestly, I'm really shocked that we're already 8 episodes in. Even though we are starting to slowly lose topics a little bit, because there's no VR
2
news.
months. Yeah, there's none left, pretty much.
Yeah, there's no VR news going on. Well, there is,
None as of right now.
but it's more like tech stuff, and I don't know if people want to hear about tech.
Yeah. 2 months of podcasting.
That is
true.
It's kind of weird to think about that. It's already been 2 months.
Yeah, I feel like it's been going by quick.
Yeah, I will admit. Yeah, you're not wrong. But anyways, anything interesting during? Because we like to do a week recap with ourselves. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make that as a split category in the YouTube video.
I mean, you can.
1 second. I'm just gonna mute on OBS.
Uh-oh. Brother. Oh my god! Well, looks like some editing you have to do. Well, they're not they're not going to be able to hear that. They're going to be silent.
Okay. Well, now they can. Oh wait, I forgot to mute on VR chat.
Yeah.
So wait, how many times has this happened? I need to know. 3.
3 times has happened.
Okay, but the thing is, she's actually really fucking cool though. She's dope. She's a really good friend of mine.
3rd time this has happened.
Let's fucking go. Yo, we should make a compilation of if we get enough, how many times I just forget to do it.
Yeah, and we get interrupted mid-podcast or mid-beginning podcast.
Yes. Anyways. Oh, that's
you are
funny.
just super smart.
Yes. I just forget to do it, that's all. That's my fault.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyways, so apparently I'm getting encoding. That was weird. I got a notification about encoding errors. Huh,
I get those a lot.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be. My encoding's fine. Anyways, not the point. Let's do, because I like to split up the categories in the YouTube videos. So you know what? I'm gonna start calling it the week recap. So, do you have anything interesting that happened just throughout the week that you would like to share on the podcast? Round one.
Nice one. Nothing really. I just been getting better at Beat Saber, which I'm really proud of. Getting a lot of top 5s and stuff, and very difficult songs. I passed a few songs that there's a song called OV Sacrament.
Okay.
And I passed it after a year of grinding.
Let's go. Congrats.
After that, nothing much really.
Alright, fair enough.
Recently found out that a bunch of JDM cars are going to be unbanned in 2024.
You should probably explain that to the what are they?
JDM cars are basically just Japanese imports, basically Nissan, Toyota, the S13 through S15, Sylvia, Nissan, Toyota, and a whole bunch of other brands from Japan are banned in the US, like GTR. The R34 is banned in the US. You can still get it imported, you just can't drive it. You can drive it, but it's going to get impounded. But yes, I can't wait for the date.
Understandable.
Yeah, nothing's really happened.
All right.
What about you?
I always keep on forgetting. I always set the second pin to me and the third pin to you. So now it's like confusing my brain a little bit. Anyways, excuse me. Hmm. Honestly, yeah, nothing really interesting. I mean, in speedrunning ways, I guess. My friend, so a lot of the people in the Smash 64 speedrun community, we do something called cam runs or character appreciation month because there's 12 characters and 12 months in a year. So for 30 days, you have like a miniature leaderboard and everyone competes. So usually how it goes is it's you speedrun classic mode, bonus mode, or you get high score. And out of nowhere, one runner just out of nowhere, he didn't even notice. He actually got the world record for one of the high scores, just out of nowhere. He didn't even know about it. He just like because someone said like, "Wait, did you do like a run of like Samus?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's just like, "Oh yeah, by the way, that's world record. Like that is a whole brand new record." And he's just like, "Oh, cool."
I would have screamed.
Yeah, like it was just out of nowhere, but yeah, he got a fucking world record. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I got to celebrate that with him for her for a little bit. Sorry. And what else? Honestly, not really that much. I mean, actually, we could. Oh well, I got to talk with a few extra people who also been interested in the podcast. Apparently, they've watched a few more episodes, which is kind of cool. I think that's kind of dope. Even though I have been looking at the views, and since our first episode, because we promoted it on Reddit, it's just been slowly going down more and more and more. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if people are not interested, people are not interested. I couldn't care less. As long as some people are watching, it's fine. We just thought, just doing this as like a hobby. But yeah, so I got to talk with a few people about the podcast. Hopefully, you guys are watching this exact episode. I know some people are going from 1 through 8. Some people are kind of in between, but hope you guys are enjoying it. And actually, we do have someone that we actually met up who thought our podcast was like kind of cool, and I mean, here, this could be a joint. This could be like a joint operation. I will admit, they were pretty cool at first. Like they actually wanted to watch our episodes and such.
Yeah. It's the person. It's the person we're both. It's the person we're both thinking about, right? Their name starts with an R.
That was in Quick Draw, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like they were pretty cool. I will give them that. They like at first like they were very mature because I'm not gonna say their age, but I was very shocked that they said their age and like what it was. You know what I mean? Well, especially because in a way, me and Stella, we were in Quick Draw, and we kind of had like a miniature podcast in Quick Draw, and a lot of people were like listening to it, which I thought was kind of cool. And we actually ran up to this this kid, and this kid was very, very chill, very mature, especially for their age. Holy fuck! Like even I wasn't mature at that age. If I would have been straight up honest.
Well, he was mature in the beginning.
Yeah, he was mature in the beginning. After a while, when like we were like hanging out like in private, like because we had a bunch of friends and like they tagged along, they were a little bit on the sus side.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of not okay things. You know who you are, brother.
Yeah, but still, it was kind of cool having like I know I never got to talk to you about this, but it was kind of cool, even though it wasn't a podcast. We didn't have like a podcast thing. It was like off the cuff again. But like it was kind of cool having like an actual live audience. I thought that was kind of dope.
Yeah.
And actually, I was kind of like thinking about this. I know it's probably not going to be happening anytime soon. And honestly, I think it also makes it worse on YouTube because I set it as a game tab. Um, because I mean, I don't know, because like I was like thinking, like this is like sort of a little bit off topic, but for YouTube, I set the game tab, and I'm like thinking, I'm like, okay, a lot of people just want to see content. I don't think they want to see like a VR podcast, but I'm still going to be doing it anyways. But something came to mind, and I thought this would be kind of a cool idea. So this is just for future me and for future everyone else who watches this episode. If we hit 100 subs, just
Oh,
100, we have two options that we can go with this.
I'm
One,
interested.
there's this little thing where you could do like a Discord like meeting sort of thing. So we'll set up a Discord server and people can listen live. Or two, we can have a podcast, and if people want, but we would probably make alts for this though. Specifically, we'll make alts.
Yeah.
And if you want to come and watch it live in VR chat, we would do it. Of course, the mic quality would be like what I would do is I would turn down the voice in VR chat, but we still
Mhm.
talk in Discord call. But other people could still hear us.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. So episode 8, 100 subs, we will do that.
Yes.
100%.
Help us get to it.
But yeah,
That
you
would be
get.
cool.
But anyone could hold me, like hold that against me.
I will.
A
I
100
will.
subs. Because like I will admit, it's kind of cool that some people did get interested, but I think it's just like I don't know. It's just we need more VR news. Like I mean, I even realized like
Yeah.
Thrill Seeker was like the main guy for VR tech anything.
Yeah.
He been slacking, but also then again, like everyone's kind of working like in the shadows sort of thing. They don't want to give out any info. A lot of indie
Mhm.
stuff has been coming out as well, so that also helps
Oh
as
yeah.
well.
Yep.
But yeah, we got a lot of different stuff. Anyways, week recap. How about we get into the topics?
Yes, we have actual topics today.
Yes, actual
Ones that
topics.
might go on for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one do you want to start with first?
Let's see here. Honestly, yeah, I think going from top to bottom would be cool.
Yes.
All right. So, would you
Oh, that
rather
was
have
fucking burp.
a 10-minute conversation with your future self or your past self?
I don't. I don't. I don't really know. I would. I would say my future self, just to see where I'm at that point in the future.
Mm,
Like to see where I'm at, like both financially and physically. Like I would want to know.
all
So
right.
there could be ways you could prevent that in your own future, not theirs.
Yeah. Right.
So I would say my future self because there could be ways you can prevent it, and if it could be prevented, but
True. True.
future good.
Future good. Actually, I had to think about this because since you asked me about the thing, I was gonna go with past self, but then I thought about it. I'd rather not warn myself of past self, mostly because I wouldn't be the person I am today if I,
Yeah.
did the butterfly effect sort of thing, right?
Hmm.
So I'd rather
That's
just
why I didn't go with it.
yeah, that's why I said like, because I feel like I've definitely grown more as a person, and
Oh yeah, me too.
if I warned myself, I wouldn't have grown, and for all I know, I would have probably turned into
A
I don't.
completely different person.
Well, I was gonna say something a little bit more harsh, but yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't want to mess with your past because that everything that you did in your past led you to where you are today.
That is true, and even just changing one little thing can
Yeah, like
change.
one tiniest thing can change the whole timeline.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely future self, more or less, just like definitely to see like where I'm at, 100%,
Yeah.
and like I mean, if I could go back to, I guess, like my present, and if I
Hmm.
can sort of like, if he is say like future self, like, oh, you should have done this, 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 and this, then I would be doing those things right then and there to
Yeah,
get to there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those
yeah,
things.
yeah. Actually, I don't know if I want to change my answer because you kind of don't want to mess with either.
Well, honestly, like here, if it's like something that can like impact you in like a good way, but you should have done it earlier, I would have done it earlier. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, I know it's kind of a meme right now because crypto is dying right now, but like, "Oh, invest in, like, like, $10,000 into this crypto, and you'll be fine the next couple of years." Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things, but
Yeah.
anywho, but yeah, that
You
is
gonna pick a
personally,
camera location?
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright,
I would
next
say you wouldn't wanna mess with either.
yeah, I mean, that's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
Uh, do you watch any MC music videos?
Or just old game, like game parodies, like game music videos. Did you watch any of them?
I did not like specifically like well if we like go specifically Minecraft, no, but in general, no, except for one. I thought it was
What?
yeah, I because like back then like liking Minecraft was like cringe, you know?
Not really.
Well no, like back then Minecraft like to a certain degree. Like it was I don't know. It's just like none of my friends liked it and of course like I followed like a fucking sheep because I was a bitch. So
Gross. Yeah,
Um,
I
there,
would
but
have
there,
bullied
but
you.
but but there is one music video, like video game music video that I kind of like a remix.
Hmm.
I don't know the original name of the song. Fuck. You guys could probably easily search it up. So it was
Snark.
for it was Call of Duty 4 remastered, and I'm
Cool.
trying to remember the fucking song. Um, fuck. I actually forget the like. Just search up like I don't know Call of Duty 4 remastered song parody, and
Yeah,
it's a
cause not many are gonna show up.
yeah, and, like, pretty much how the lyrics go, it's like, "I've been working all night, I've been playing all day, Modern Warfare, something, something, something."
Such a gamer, such a gamer song.
Well, like, it makes it more interesting because like, my favorite is, like, "These kids, they talk too way t they talk way too much," and, like, you hear a kid screaming in the background.
Yeah,
And like, "I got the heli, I got the and then it plays again. I don't know
yeah,
why I enjoyed that song when it came out. Like, it was a bop. But other
yeah.
than
Some songs were bopping.
yeah, but other than that, yeah, nah. Um, what
Yeah,
about you?
I used to watch so many like Minecraft music videos. Like the one I remember a lot is "Don't Mine at Night."
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Wait, that
I
was made
love
from,
that song.
Sparkles, right?
No, that's Creeper.
Oh, might be.
Mine, Don't Mine at Night is I don't know who. I don't think it's based off anyone, but basically you should just go to sleep at night. Don't mine. Don't go caves. Don't
Yeah.
go. Don't go in caves. It's a good song. I recommend it. Don't mine at night. Minecraft. Um. But yeah, I used to watch another. There's a channel called Minecraft Jams,
Mm,
and they made one song. I really forgot. I forgot the song, but I loved the animation so much because the animation was done well. It was like it's like a castle raid is what they were doing. Like they were
mm,
raiding a castle to get a whole bunch of stuff, and they brought like an army. And I used to have these like little toy figures, like toy men,
mm,
and I would like redo the animation, but with the toy men. Like I would
mm.
like listen to the music and just like
Reenact
play
it.
with. Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
I also used to play with erasers, like they were people in school.
I mean, same. I did that. So,
Yeah, but anything that were like rectangle shape, I would play with like little pieces of paper.
mm,
But yeah, I used to watch like gun sinks. Like I love
same.
gun sinks. They were so good. Uh, But yeah, a lot of Minecraft music videos. A lot. I used to sing my heart out to a lot of them.
Mm.
I woke up my mom by accident. She came in the room and yelled at me to stop and to quiet down because she was trying to sleep.
Honestly, that sort of reminds me with. So there's a song called "The Teabag King," and it's supposed to be
Oh
related to
no!
Christmas. And this was like machinima type of shit. So like,
Oh
I
boy!
remembered it was like the day before Christmas. I think I was like 13. And I started saying it just jingle, jingle, jingle. You hear my nutsack ring. Any first person
Oh
shooter. I
god!
am the teabag kid. And I'm just fucking saying along. It's early morning. My mom comes into the fucking room. and, and it got to the part where like I'm gonna be rubbing my nuts all over your television screen. And she just looks at me like in complete fucking disgust and confusion. Holy fuck! I felt so
I would
embarrassed.
too.
Yeah, because there was two songs that were made. It was the Teabag King and the Teabag King coming to your house. Honestly, I used to sing the Teabag King coming to town almost every single Christmas, and even now I still
Oh
say
my
it every single
god!
Christmas at least once because I still
It's like a
remember the song.
tradition now.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been saying that shit for 12 years now.
Jesus.
Yep. Every fucking Christmas. I don't know why. Cause like my sister reminds me of it. I'm just like, oh yeah. So like I would just start fucking saying it while I'm like if we're making like breakfast or whatever. And my dad
Hmm.
fucking chimes in as well. He doesn't really care. He thinks it's hilarious because he was just like, yeah, like what is a tea bag? And like I explained it to him and he thought it was like kind of funny. So
Yeah, yeah.
just like, yeah, I'm just teabagging all these kids. Don't worry about it. But in a video game, not IRL. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
I just specify.
Make sure you say in game,
Yeah, yeah,
like
of course, of
not
course.
IRL.
Also, that
Have
reminds me
you?
that stupid fucking meme about the whole if you teabag you get banned. I don't know if you've been seeing it.
No, I have
Oh, so
not.
so there's this stupid fucking meme that's going around, and they're trying to make it like actual like report things. I saw it on Valorant where
You're lying.
excessive teabagging could get you kicked or banned, except it's fake. But it's funny because a lot of people actually like say like, "Oh no, this is really 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 good." Yada yada yada. I'm just like, why?
How would you even get? How would that be a detectable thing?
Well, like if you mash it a bunch and like sticky keys, I guess, in a way.
Well, I mean, I crouch a lot when I'm like playing like COD or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, but you're
especially when
yeah, but
sniping.
but you're not like doing it like in a quick succession.
I'm
Excuse me.
doing it pretty quick, not like sticky keys, but like close to it. Well, I disabled sticky keys, so
Everyone has it. It's a fucking dumb mechanic. But
why is that even a thing?
if your key gets sticky, I don't fucking know.
What?
It's called sticky keys for a fucking reason. I don't fucking
I don't know.
know. But
Have you used
anyway,
to watch Minecraft intros?
no.
There were so many weird ones, dude. That like had like not okay things that begin with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and some of it had that in there. It was not okay.
Fair, fair.
But yeah, I used to like watch a lot of Minecraft intros, mainly for the music because I was a dubstep kid,
Same.
like whenever I was little. So I would just I would like browse through the comments to try to find what the timestamp and the song name.
Right, right, right. I mean, I did that for Merc Music's old fucking outro
Outros. Oh, dude, I love his outros. I found
for
a video where a person plays all his outros, like every single one.
well, it also kind of sucks because like Breakdown VIP, I remembered he could not use that song anymore, so he started voicing the outro
Yeah,
instead.
like they're
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but I still play that song. It's a fucking bop.
Yeah, there's another song that he plays. High Roller.
Yep,
Not
High
High
Roller.
Roller.
No, it was High Roller.
I know it's High Roller, but it's not the one I'm talking about. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I don't know, but I really like it.
Breakdown VIP.
It's by Pegboard Nerds.
Yeah.
I don't.
Breakdown VIP.
Are you sure?
Breakdown VIP.
Hold on, I have it. Hold on,
Like the one that goes like it's like a long intro, and then like the beat just drops, and then it goes like break it down.
no.
Oh,
That's not the one. That's not the one I'm thinking of.
okay. Well, that's Breakdown VIP if you want to know.
Yeah, it's by Pegboard Nerds. I have it downloaded. It's B in something. Hold on. I might be able to find it. BAMF. That song. It's by Pegboard Nerds, I believe.
Oh.
I don't know. It was one of his outros, and I really liked it. I'll show you it after the podcast, but
well, it also reminds me of like KOR Speedy's like outros, because I would search up the songs, I could never fucking find them. Then I realized someone who was in the crew actually used to make music, and that was like that was it. So I was like, yo, that's fucking dope.
That's cool. Yeah, I completely forgot about Speedy's outros. I don't remember them. I loved his Minecraft series though.
Same. Like now he's definitely he's a streamer man's now. He's a molded streamer man's, and I still watch him. But now like he still hangs out with the crew, but he plays like other games with different streamers. So like a lot of his like Fall Guys, Among Us, Raft. He's playing Raft now, and he was
Raft has made a return.
And he did actually was part of like a YouTuber Minecraft series, but then that died off. And then now they're doing Minecraft again with the crew, but I don't know, it just doesn't have the same pizzazz. I think it's just because YouTube has changed, so like that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, and aren't a lot of the crew, the original crew members, aren't in the crew anymore? Like, isn't Hova gone and Nobody Epic?
Well, Nobody Epic is still in the crew technically, but it's just because he has a kid, he has a wife now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But what about Hova? I think I heard something about Hova.
Apparently they broke off. Like Hova kind of does his own content now.
I love Hova. He was so cool. He's so funny.
Same with Legion.
Legion and D4 and D20.
Yeah. Well, just because like Legion.
J18, I love J18.
Oh yeah, the good old the Donger Lord.
Yeah, that man was LP in every single game.
Oh yeah, I remember watching. I remember just watching him like in Minecraft. He would be the one with like full diamond armor back then.
Everything.
Yeah.
Anything you needed, you went to him.
Yeah, exactly. Or just Counter-Strike, like 1v5, 1v4. It didn't really matter. Like that's why like he was the Donger Lord, or the Dolphin as people like to call him.
Yeah, the Dolphin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched his old GTA videos too.
But yeah, I still watch the crew like now. Like they're definitely more streamer, and they just upload highlights from their streams, which I'm fine with. You know, so like I still watch them. So if you want to get like the base premise, so KOR Speedy, he does play with like a new group of friends as well. So like Among Us, Raft, their little Minecraft series with the crew. Those are like the main games.
Not everyone.
Yeah. Well, just not like Hova, basically. But I mean, but also,
is Sidearm still there?
Yeah, Sidearm. Yeah, I was going to say Sidearm's pretty much just tags along with Speedy, as like they always fucking did in like years ago.
Yeah, because they're like best friends.
Yeah. G18 streams from time to time, but most of the time he will get on Raft. Deluxe 4 does GTA RP, and he does play for Raft and the Minecraft series. D20 Minecraft series and the Raft. Shadow Beats.
I forgot about Shadow.
Yeah, that's the one who made the music.
Yeah, he's the one that always uses leather, right? And wood.
Yes. Yeah, he would use a wooden sword and leather.
Yeah.
And he would wear red October shoes.
Red Octobers.
Yeah. But just they definitely don't have the pizzazz anymore. But I think it's just because like now like corporate kind of stuff, and like it's just the jokes now are just so.
Yeah, because they said a lot of certain words back then.
Yeah, they did. And like I still like watching them, so like it's not really that bad anymore. But also I'm like
Yeah,
thinking I'm like I don't know, I still kind of miss like the old
like the
series.
old. Yeah, I need to
But
go
but
back and watch them.
but I think it's just like also the reason why it feels kind of different is because like on stream, right? You're not like on YouTube, you're dedicating an episode. So like you have a goal in mind, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you have it pre-planned. On stream, you go free ball, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So and when you upload the highlights, like it's not really like fully planned. But I mean like
Mhm.
it's whatever. But yeah. I still watch them, even to this day. I watch all of them. So
Yeah. I need to go back and watch it, our old Minecraft series, like the one where they're in the mesa. You remember that? Where they have
mm,
the nuke command.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and Jehovah got salty and he banned
And
everyone in the server.
then who was he trying to go after? Wasn't it
Uh
nobody?
no, Sidearms, because he was being a douche.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
But he
And
kept on battle logging.
yeah, he kept battle logging, and they like made a trap, and then
Yeah.
uh killed Hova,
Hmm.
and then Hova left and got mad, and then
And
proceeded to
then
ban everyone
banned
but
everyone.
G18.
And,
But G18, because G18 didn't
and,
do anything.
and I remember that's when they played oh, what was that stupid fucking game mode? Skyblock?
Skyblock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that episode very
I
clearly.
don't I don't think I remember them playing that.
I remember fucking yeah, they used to make episodes on it.
I don't remember.
Mm.
I might have not watched them.
Yeah, but I was watching their Minecraft stuff like in season one. Yeah, season one, and I would
Yeah.
only watch Nobody for his shit from last week videos if I want to just catch up on the
Yeah.
random shit that they did.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mainly watched Speedy.
Same. Everyone fucking watched Speedy. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone just watched Speedy.
Yeah. I liked how he had two separate channels, one for GTA, one for Minecraft.
Mm.
I remember watching his GTA 4 videos, dude. They were so funny.
Yeah, I never got around to his GTA 4 videos. I came a little bit later
You
than
need
that.
to. Oh, you need to. You need to go back and watch them. Just
Alright,
binge watch them.
alright, bet. I mean, if he still has them up.
I guarantee it. Because why would there be a reason for him to take them down?
I mean, some people like to take down their old videos, especially like, well, because like Speedy now is like more of like the nice guy, and like he's always been like the nice guy, so maybe.
I mean, I'm praying because I loved those videos so much.
Honestly, I want to go back and watch his season 2 and season 3. Not really much season 4 of Minecraft, because no offense, it was kind of garbage. It's kind of
Isn't
trash.
that the one where they moved to like the flower forest? Which one was the
Uh,
flower forest?
uh,
Because I didn't watch a lot of that one. I mainly watched like the Mesa one,
yeah, that was season 3, I think, or season 2.
and then where they burned down whose house was it? Shadow. They burned down
Yeah,
Shadow's house because he
yeah,
had like a leaf and wood house.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one and the Mesa one.
Yeah, I didn't really like the last season. I don't know. It wasn't really like interesting in my opinion because like they were split off into different seasons. But I will admit I was very shocked that they actually made like 100 episodes. And
Jesus.
like I remember the 100th episode was very like interesting because of B They even had like a story for it. They went on a ship and then the ship
Hmm.
crashed and there was
Oh
even a rap
yeah,
battle.
I remember that. Yeah, and
Yep,
then got
episode 100.
killed by a fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And who did they kill to eat? Who was it?
Also, I don't fucking remember.
I know. I believe one of the Deluxe brothers were murdered.
I remember one of the Deluxe 4 when they got to the fucking Ender Dragon and they were trying to build to the platform, like where the Ender Dragon is. The
Mhm.
dragon attacked, and then D4 fell into the void. I remember that.
I need to go back and watch them.
Mm.
I really do.
But anyways, do you want to get into our next topic?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Our next topic is: are you introverted or extroverted?
I would say when I'm around, people, like around friends, like if I'm with friends and like in like a public world, I'm more extroverted. But if I'm by myself, I don't talk, so I'm right introverted. So I'm like kind of like both.
Okay.
Cause like whenever I'm with like Dustin and the friend group that we're in,
Mm,
I talk a lot more. I'm guessing it's just because I'm like with people that I'm like comfortable with. But if I'm like by myself, I don't really talk.
mm.
So I would say I'm more both, but I'm more in I don't know, I'm more extroverted a little bit.
What would you say IRL?
Pff, if I had to say something IRL, I would say it. So I would pretty much say both.
Okay.
Like I'll keep to myself a lot of the time, but if I do have to say something, I'll say it. Like if somebody does something, stupid, I'll make a comment about it. Same with VR chat. You know this.
Of course.
But yeah, I would say I'm more both for IRL and VR chat.
Alrighty.
What about you, Snowman?
So for my case, if we're going IRL, I'm definitely a lot more introverted. Mostly because, well,
Really?
yeah, mostly because like I do have like social anxiety, but I have definitely gone a lot better with it. But I still think of myself as introverted because the reason why I got over my social anxiety is because a lot of people just let it like ruin their life in a way.
Yeah.
But how I got over it was I threw myself into the wolves. Basically, going to Smash tournaments because you need to speak at Smash events. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you're in a somewhat crowded room with a bunch of CRTs and like 50 to 100 people, like it's nerve wracking. But I don't know. Like I guess in a way, I kind of give myself like tough love. I'm like quit being such a wuss, just fucking do it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's definitely gone like a lot better in VR chat though. I'm definitely more extroverted, but it's more or less because I don't view people as people. Like how I like to like think of it is everyone is just an NPC basically.
Yeah.
Like with advanced AI, that's honestly just how I like view it. Because a lot of people are like, "You have social anxiety." I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Does it transfer over into VR?" I'm like, "I mean, it did before, but when I started thinking of people more of like NPCs, nah, not really." But as long as I'm like with people who I'm like comfortable with, like then like it's fine. Like even in like Discord calls, like I'm fine with it. I
Yeah.
really could not care. But
Yeah.
yeah, but that's just like my case in my opinion. But
Yeah.
all right, now this one should be interesting. How did you come up with your usernames?
uh, I'll just say Stella right now. I'll explain, my other past names, my other online names from like Xbox to now.
Yeah,
I'll start with Xbox name. So my first one was auto generated. It was coolest auto 1507, and a lot of people mistaken it as Otto. But I stuck with that name for a good few years. And then my second name change was Shadow Addictions, because it was like I got the name Shadow from Shadow Beats
mm,
and Addictions from Xbox Addictions,
yeah,
because
right.
I like both of them. They kind of went together, I
Mm,
think. Yeah, I got that name from them, and then I got Gumball from from my old friend group that I played Xbox with, like, cause I was Shadow at the time, and then I asked him saying, "Okay, I can I can change my name to this name, which I'm not gonna say, cause I'll tell you after the podcast, cause it's not bad. It's just way too cringy for me to say.
okay,
It's like a what a kid would name their gamer tag, pretty much,
okay.
to sound cool. Um, but I asked him like, okay, I can either switch my name to this or Gumball, and they said, okay, change it to Gumball because Gumball sounds better. And it kind of went with our group, our like our little a little clan that we had, which was TTBD. It was a group that my friend Taco made, and it was me, his girlfriend, my ex best friend, his not really a brother, but they were sort of like brothers, and later down the line, my ex best friend's girlfriend. So that went on for a good few years, like a good little bit, and then I came up with Stella. I wanted to change my name for a little bit. I wanted to see what I can come up with and see if I can find anything that I like. So I chose Stella. I was testing it out, and I just stuck with it after because I like the name.
All right.
What about you?
So I have a bunch of just weird ass names. So I'm not gonna say the full name, mostly because it has my phone number in it.
You are very smart.
I was like 5. So
wow.
Very first ever username was Andy, which is my real name. And then, well, my old phone number, like I don't want to say it just in case if like someone else has that number.
Yeah, most likely someone else has it.
Yeah. So, because I had that for RuneScape, because my friends got me into RuneScape and Combat Arms, which is like a old shooter game. And then I was like, man, I should really try to get like a new name. So my friend gave me well, I got an Xbox. I bought one for my birthday from a friend because he got a bunch, rich family. And I was like, fuck, I need a name. So I was gonna go with like, it sounds edgy as fuck. I thought it sounded cool, but now thinking about it, it just sounded really fucking edgy. Was Super Bloodman 15 because I was 15 at the time. And I was like, all right, cool.
Super Blood.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a friend named the Blooder, so.
Okay, all right. And then afterwards, it was Bloodlust, Lust. And then when I started like doing like competitive COD tournaments and swapping out names, because a lot of people didn't like abbreviations for clans or like teams. So when I joined Unknown, it was way too long. Like it was way too long. Now this one, I think it's kind of funny because honestly, I was thinking about swapping my name after this, but I decided to keep it anyways. So Krevzz, Krevzz. I want to sound more like Craves, like I crave for competition.
That's cringe. That sounds cringy.
well, no, it's more or less because like, it was sort of like to gloat, mostly because like I was one of the top ranking players in certain game types. And like KD and all that. So I'm like, so when I changed my name, because they said like, no, you have to change your name. And I was like, okay, fine. I wanted to be more like, hey, I'm coming for competition. Get up to my level. Except a lot of people weren't saying like Craves, because I was thinking, should I do KRAVZZ or EVZZ? And a lot of people just started saying Krevzz instead of Craves. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna probably change my name. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna stick with it. And Krevzz has been like that ever since. So
yeah, I would hate calling you Krevzz.
Yeah, that's fair.
Since you said your cringy name, I'll say my was cringy name. Was gonna be cringy name. It was Cosmic Horizon. It's not as bad as yours, but it still sounds cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a chance that was gonna be my name, but I went with Gumball.
Okay. Anyways, last topic.
We have about 15 minutes.
Mm.
We could talk about this a lot.
I mean, yeah, to a certain degree, but I'm not gonna go like super far into it though. Not.
Yeah.
Not really like hardcore. Mostly because I'm not myself right now. But
Yeah.
final topic. Our experiences with VR sign language. And to be honest, I want your opinion first because well, I wouldn't say I'm a veteran, but I definitely have a lot more experience than you.
Yeah, guaranteed.
So I want to hear your take.
I'm really happy I'm now learning more of it because at the beginning I didn't have like I had time, but I would sleep through the class,
Mm,
and then once I got a job, it was I didn't have time for class because I would sleep.
mm,
So I always wanted to learn more of it. I just didn't really have time. But now since, you know, I change my sleep schedule on my off days, I can, make time and, learn more of it,
mm.
which I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to learn more sign language, more sign language. So I'm pretty happy that I'm learning more of it. Like I've definitely gotten a lot better than, you know, than the few months back.
Mm.
Even just learning one of the boards, I'd say that's a good step up.
Oh yeah. Like I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about the community? But then again, you haven't been actually invested in the community. You've just been
Well,
invested with us and our
I
friends who know
know.
sign.
Yeah, I mean, you know, don't have to be fully invested in it to talk about it, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
But it's really good. I like the sign community. I like how welcoming they are too.
Mm.
Like, yeah, and all of them are like super nice, pretty much. Yeah, like super nice, willing to help if needed. It's pretty nice.
Mm. All
If you're
right.
playing, if you play VR chat and you don't really know what to do, I would say go see if you want to try it out. I would recommend going to learn VR sign language, and also it would help with mutes too, if since you're going to meet a lot of them in VR chat.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
So
Well, because like compared to VR sign language back then to now, back then it was
get
more
more understanding.
dominated by like deaf and like hearing people. What?
You're out of your
Oh,
seat.
sorry, I'm like leaning.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it's definitely more dominated by well, back then was like deaf and hearing people. Now it's
Mhm.
more dominated by mutes. Well,
Yeah.
more elective mutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, but
You'll still meet full mutes and selective mutes.
yeah, but
Which you should did you explain each one of them are, just in case people know
oh
or
yeah,
don't know?
well, because a lot of people don't put this in their bio, and well, a lot of people put this in their bio, but they don't actually know the correction of it. So I
Most
guess
of them put selective.
yes, which
Like
is
I
not
have a friend that yeah, I
which is
have a
not
friend right
correct.
now that has selective in their bio.
Yes. Okay. So let me explain the differences because a lot of selective mute people actually do not like get pissed off, but they get really annoyed by this, like actual
Hmm.
people. So let me explain. So mute is physically mute. It could either be a birth
Yes.
defect or an accident. Your vocal cords no working.
Yeah.
Selective mute is when you psychologically or mentally cannot speak. And this can be due to a lot of different factors, but here's the kicker: you have to be diagnosed. That's why usually when
Yeah.
someone says they have selective mutism in their bio or anything like that, I'm like, oh, when were you diagnosed?
I wasn't.
Exactly. So that's why,
Self-diagnosed.
yes. And then electively mute is pretty much just a fancy word of mute by choice, which can
Yeah.
also fall into the category of social anxiety. Now, social anxiety, it's in a gray area because it could be selective or electively mute, but you have to be diagnosed.
Hmm.
So if you have social anxiety and that's why you don't want to speak, but you're not been diagnosed, you will technically be electively mute. So, little fun fact about that. Shout out to Space Puppy who, corrects people on that,
Yeah.
because they are actually selectively mute, like properly selectively.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
uh, um, So the community. So I'll give you guys like a quick rundown. I was actually kind of early on in VR sign language, but I was a cripple back then. So I did not get the luxury of signing with people back. I could talk with mutes, couldn't talk with really like deaf people. So most of the time, if I want to talk to a deaf person, someone have to not interpret what they're saying to me, but what I'm saying to them, basically. I quit for about a year and a half. Actually, no, close to 2 years. Then my friend gave me his old VR, and I did not actually even think about going back into VR sign language until me. I mean, in fact, it's actually kind of a funny story. Me, Gumball, and Dustin met a girl named Gabby. Might be.
You're funny. I'd never heard you call me so long.
Okay, well, fair enough. So we were just about to leave because we were in a black cat. It was a bunch of kids, kind of cringe, and we were just about to dip. I was about to drop a portal, and then like I did see Gabriella actually come into the black cat. I'm just like, okay, whatever, just another fucking girl. Don't care. And then I heard someone say like, oh, or like, why are you speaking in gang signs? I'm like that brought me like flashbacks to back then because people used to say that about sign language, like VR sign language. So I was just like, wait a minute. So I decided to turn around and I look at her and I'm like, wait, do you know VR sign language by any chance? And she goes, yes. And I'm just like, oh, cool. I haven't done it in like 2 fucking years. Shit. I fucking forgot everything. But apparently a lot of signs have changed from back then to now, which also probably, didn't help either. So that's when she brought me and Decay. I think you came with us as well to the new sign world, because I thought she was gonna bring us to like the old one, but she said like, oh no, that one's like completely out of date. There's like a new one now. I'm like, oh okay. And ever since then, I just started like learning sign language, and also we had a deal because she wanted to get back into speaking again, so we had a deal. She helped me with sign, I helped her speak, and years later now, I've been signed for roughly about a year now, like a little bit over a year now, and she could barely even say one word back then, but now she can actually have like full blown conversations. Now she's actually like going out in public because she used to be like a hermit.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of her. Like it kind of sucks I don't get to see her on VR chat as much, but I'm more proud that she's trying to go out and like get out of her bubble and all that. So I'm very proud of that. But the sign community, um, there's good and bad to the sign community if you want my opinion. But I'll mostly just cover the good, at least for right now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the good.
Yeah. So like as Stella said, like if you simply ask like, oh, what's the sign for this? You're gonna have like 10 people coming up to you and showing you that sign. They're very, very helpful, very patient.
Very.
Because like, well, you gotta think about it like this, right? Like you don't, if you're a hearing and speaking person, you don't have to learn sign language. But if you want to, that like just shows like gratitude. And that's like the whole like big I guess like shebang with them. And they get very, very like happy about that. Yeah, that like the sign community is definitely like very, very chill. And you get to learn a language with a bunch of like people. And it doesn't matter about your skill. Anyone is willing to talk to you, even if they've been signing for years. Like I still sign with people who've only learned for like even a couple of days.
Yeah.
So yeah, no worries there.
Yes.
But yeah, it's really hard to it's really hard to kind of like think in when you're in pain. Do you want to call it?
We're not even an hour yet.
Yeah, but pain is starting to get a little bit worse. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we can have a. It's close enough to an hour. We can end it now.
Yeah. I like I said, I would get into more like on the VR sign language thing, but it's just like I'm in quite a bit of pain right now, and yeah. So
yeah, we can call it there.
Yeah. But we hope that you guys enjoyed. comment us some topics because
Please.
we
Please.
need some.
Download on Spotify and like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube to help us there. Please. Okay. Please.
And like I said, 100 subs, we'll do it live.
Live podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this this wacky episode. And hope you guys have a good one. This has been the Stella and Krevzz podcast, and we will see you in the next one.
Pieces.